tying a quick and easy little panfish or smallmouth fly, actually is what I think it was originally tied for. This is the James Woods Bucktail by Harry Murray. It is to represent a small bluegill or panfish, but I have found that this is also an excellent little panfish fly. This is a little bit larger size. It's on a size 8 hook, but if you were to put this on a 10 or 12, you shrink it down a little bit. It is also a very, very good panfish fly. Quick and easy to tie, 3 materials. That's the James Woods Bucktail. I'll get started tying. I'm going to start the James Woods Bucktail with my hook and the vise. This is a Mustad 9672 in a size 8. I like mine just to have a little bit longer body. I think the original had like a 9671, which is just a 2x long, maybe 3x long. I think the 72 is a 4x long. The fly is super simple and easy to tie. I'm going to use some Danville 6/0 black thread for the fly. After I debarb the hook, I'm going to attach my thread about an eye length behind the eye of the hook, bringing it down all the way down to the very end of the shank, right to the bend. There's no tail in this. It's 3 components: yellow medium chenille for the back 2/3, a little bit of white bucktail, and some blue medium chenille for the front 1/3. That's it. You could add some weight to this if you wanted to, maybe help this to get down and sink if you were needed to. I'm going to attach my chenille. This is just a yellow medium Rayon chenille. I'm going to attach that to the shank, wrap my thread back up to about 2/3 right here, grabbing my hackle pliers. I will then grab that chenille and twist it up. The Rayon chenille gets kind of flat on the card. I don't know if it's just a property of it in terms of being on the card and packaged and in with other things. It just gets kind of flattened out. So I find twisting it up just gives it a little bit more body. I'm going to wrap this in right, each wrap in front of the other one, till I get up to about 2/3, maybe a little bit more. And then I'm going to secure that in, trim away the excess. Very quick fly. You can tie these also in multiple different colors and things if you want. I'm going to smooth this out just a little bit. Now, they were tying some bucktail. I've got some white bucktail. Again, if you want to do different color schemes, you could. I've already clipped some out. It's in my hair stacker. I'm not looking to make this really bushy. I have seen some people tie this fly with a lot of bucktail spun around it. The original, at least that I found and tied many, many years ago when I was reading Harry Murray's book on smallmouth fishing, it was very, very sparse. What I like to do is just tie this in. I go back about half a shank length behind the bend. I'm going to secure this to one side. And then only 3 or 4 wraps, not really tight. I'm going to use the edge of my scissors and start kind of rotating and pushing that around the hook shank. If you want, you can use like a thumbnail. Same thing, you're just pushing and scooching that around. Your thread will probably drift further up the hook shank. That's fine. You just want to try and get this around the hook shank fairly even. Doesn't have to be perfect. So you've got some bucktail that goes all the way around. Once you've got it where you like it, securing all of that with my left hand, you can wrap down to secure it all to the hook shank. and then we can trim away the excess. I like to, at this point, just put in a little drop of head cement, kind of soak down in there, secure those hairs a little bit. And now we're going to tie in the blue chenille. This is just the front third. Remember, this is supposed to be looking like a bluegill, some sort of panfish. I'm going to bring this down to the front here. And again, I'm going to use my hackle pliers and I'm going to twist that up. Now, when I tie this, the first thing that I like to do is actually come down towards the front, fairly open, right up almost to where the head's going to be, and then come back. And the reason is this gives me, kind of builds it up. The front portion you want just a little bit thicker. You want it to stand out and be a little bit more pronounced. I can get a wrap in across the top there and bring this in right underneath, behind the eye of the hook. Couple or 2-3 wraps to secure that. I can then trim away the excess. Now, I just get a little bit of a head going right behind the eye of the hook to secure that. You could use a blue thread if you wanted to on this to try and keep the head more uniform blue, or even an orange if you wanted to. That would be kind of interesting. A lot of sunfish have orange in them. Once that whip finishes in and it's secured, I trim away the thread. Put a little head cement on here. Let that soak down in there. And our James Woods Bucktail is done. Great little panfish fly. Like I said, there's lots of different variations you can do with this. If you don't have Rayon chenille, you can use something else. You could probably try and dub it if you wanted to dub the body with something, but it is a very, very effective and fun little panfish fly. Very quick and easy to tie. That's the James Woods Bucktail. Thanks for watching today. Thank you for joining me at the Vise today. I hope you learned a new pattern, at least a tip or trick here and there. If you'd like to help Dress Irons, you can like, comment, share, subscribe, all those wonderful things for the video. You can also head out to dressedirons.com where you can buy flies, tools, stickers, and merch, or you can join a growing community over on Locals at the Dressed Irons Fly Tying Guild. You can also donate to Dressed Irons if you want through the link at the bottom of the description. I thank everybody for their ongoing support, as it really does help the creation of these videos. And what's important is to remember, only fly tying. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.